here is your brand new HIT. This is a rep counted workout, so we will progress you into a timed version of this eventually. But for now, we're working with some new movements. We want to master them before we start rushing through a timed version of this. So we're going to do 5 of the first exercise. This is a crawl position lunge. Take it slow until you get the form. Put the right leg in front to start. You're going to go into a lunge. I want you to protect your joints if they've been feeling a little bit wonky by making sure both legs take some of the load. Back toe, front heel is a nice supportive way to support those knees. Again, you can go over the knee if you're feeling fine, but a lot of you obviously will want to protect those joints. So you're going to come into that lunge. We're not resting the knee, and then hands come down into this crawl position where everything is stacked safely. Once you're here, you're going to move into a downward dog, but drop those elbows down. Then go right back into that lunge, and everything comes up together. There's 1. Coming up together, 2. Oops. Lots of things going on. Take your time. There's 3. Shoulders and hips don't come up together. Very important. Last 1. Other leg and other side. Left leg in front. Down. Crawl. Downward dog. Back into that lunge. And stack. Take your time. Remember, if you can't get into the proper position, right? You're like kind of like this, that's okay. You'll get there if you continue to do these workouts. Practice helps create better movement, obviously. This is not yoga, remember? You can tell that there's a little bit more stiffness on that side, okay? We are going to get the cardio going here. Bosu is going to create the most difficult part or option for this exercise. You're going to do 10 jumps with how you're comfortable. I don't want anyone to hurt themselves, and this could absolutely be an exercise that causes some issues. First, you want to land right in the middle of the Bosu. Not over top. You're going to be really testing those ankles here. So same leg, off and on. You can do same leg, opposite leg to make it easier. You can do 20 jumps instead of 10 per leg. You can do a jump on and then step down. Ideally, I do want you to stick the jump because then everything has to work together to create that balance, okay? So those little muscles inside have to also engage to create that balance, which is very, very important for functional day-to-day movement. So I'm gonna see how I do 10 per leg. Like I said, if you do not wanna do 10 per leg due to injuries, you're afraid of hurting yourself, I've seen it. Same leg, opposite leg, you can jump down, you can jump, step down, whatever. Just establish some type of plyometric with the balance, step down or jump down, cardio, okay? 10 per leg, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, kind of mean after your leg day. And 1. Woo, feeling that. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. The owl's coming out. Okay, other leg, this will be tricky. Take your time, concentrate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one touchdown, like touch per side, not bad. Okay, so now you're going to work on some shoulder mobility. I often add this one as an exercise into your programming. You can do it without any load. If your heels do this, or you can't get your arms here, you certainly do not need load, right? Movement, range of motion has to be dialed in before you start adding work. So 10 of these per side, abs are on, arms are straight as they can be, weight stays on the heels, shoulders and hips come up together. There's one. So 2 movements here, yes? There's 2. There's one movement, here's the second movement. Keep those eyes, neck, and back neutral to the spine. Do not look up. Okay, don't tuck your chin in. Everything stays straight. Control, ladies, slow. Right, very important, I think that's 5. Shoulders on fire. 6. 7, I'm still out of breath. We're using massive legs today in the lower body, which requires that heart to pump. I have no idea. 2 more? Remember, you can make it easier by taking one foot out. I'm not gonna do that. But if you can't keep those arms straight on this movement, lighten the weight. Last one. Oh, watch your lower back, right? And then nice and slow on that last one. Okay, hello shoulders. Okay, now we're going to do a very functional core exercise. Right into it. Pause if you need to make a rest. We're doing 20 steps. You're gonna feel this in your core, right? So nice and straight. Check yourself out in the mirror. I'm compensating, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Don't let the dumbbell or kettlebell rest. Okay? I don't want you to be leaning out here on it. Ooh, this is 3 pounds heavy. It's no joke. Okay? So try your best not to let it sit on your body, but you're not letting it out. Hopefully that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze. 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 round is awesome. 2 rounds is even better. You pick your pain. Make sure you write it in your notes for the next time we do this.